Welcome to Brain Stack Labs. I'm Dr. Stack, and today we're ranking everything a human can do to boost their energy. Supplements, habits, lifestyle, all of it ranked by what the science actually says, from least to most powerful. 10 things, one winner. And I'll warn you right now, number 1 is probably not what you're expecting. Before we get into it, here's something that should change how you think about all of this. Harvard researchers gave one group of tired people a caffeine pill, about half a cup of coffee worth. They gave another group a 10-minute walk up some stairs. The stairs won. Better energy, better mood, faster thinking. No pill needed. I'm not saying caffeine doesn't work, it's on this list, but if supplements are your main energy plan, you're building on shaky ground. Today we build something that actually holds up. Let's go. Number 10, Rhodiola Rosea. This is an herb that's been used in Russia and Scandinavia for a long time, and the research actually backs it up. One study found it cut mental fatigue significantly within a single dose. A more recent analysis from 2025 showed it helps your body hold up better under stress. What it does is basically keep your stress hormones in check and help your brain respond better to dopamine and serotonin. The big thing that separates it from stimulants is there's no crash. It's not giving you a jolt, it's just stopping the energy drain. Take 200 to 400 milligrams in the morning. Make sure the label says at least 3% rosavins. Number 9. CoQ10. Your cells make energy through a process that needs CoQ10 to work. Think of it like a key piece of machinery inside your mitochondria. Without it, energy production slows down. The catch is that your body makes less of it as you get older. It peaks in your 20s and goes downhill from there. By the time you hit 40, the drop is real. Studies show that taking 100 to 200 milligrams of ubiquinol, that's the form your body can actually use, helps reduce fatigue and get energy levels back up, especially if you're over 35. If you're tired all the time and can't figure out why, this is worth looking at. Number 8, caffeine plus L-Theanine. Caffeine works, you know that, but on its own, it can make you anxious, jittery, and then tired again 2 hours later. L-Theanine is an amino acid found naturally in green tea, and it takes care of all of that. Studies show the combo gives you better focus and sharper attention than caffeine alone. But without the edge, caffeine keeps you awake by blocking the brain signals that make you tired. L-Theanine smooths everything out and puts you in this calm, alert state. The ratio that works, 100 milligrams of caffeine with 200 milligrams of L-Theanine. By the way, this is exactly why good matcha feels cleaner than coffee. Both are naturally in the plant together. Don't just take caffeine, stack it. Number 7, cold exposure. When cold water hits your body, it causes a big spike in norepinephrine, a brain chemical that drives alertness, focus, and mood. One study found that cold immersion at around 14 degrees caused a 300% increase in norepinephrine levels. That's a huge number. It also activates a type of fat in your body that burns energy to generate heat. And over time, it actually makes your cells better at producing energy in general. And you don't need to do anything extreme. Ending your shower with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water is enough to feel the difference. Start there. Number 6, creatine. A lot of people write this off as a gym supplement. That's a mistake. Creatine helps your cells regenerate ATP, which is basically the fuel everything in your body runs on, including your brain. Your brain alone uses about 20% of your total energy. More creatine means your brain has more fuel to work with. A big 2024 review confirmed that creatine actually improves memory and mental performance, especially when you're tired or stressed. 3 to 5 grams a day of plain creatine monohydrate. No fancy loading protocol needed. Give it 4 weeks to kick in fully. It's cheap, it's safe, and it works. No reason to skip it. Number 5, morning sunlight. This one's completely free, and barely anyone treats it seriously. Getting natural light in your eyes within the first hour of waking sends a signal to your brain that sets your energy for the rest of the day. It kicks off a healthy morning cortisol spike, the good kind. It does and keeps your internal clock running on time. That clock controls your sleep, your hormones, basically everything. Research from Stanford shows that people who get outside light before 9 a.m. have more energy during the day and sleep better at night. Just 5 to 10 minutes outside, no sunglasses, in the first hour after waking. Cloudy days still work. Just give it a bit longer. 5 minutes, free, tomorrow morning, number 4. And this is the one nobody sees coming. Warm human touch. A hug, a handshake, just being physically close to someone you actually like. That releases oxytocin. Most people think of it as the love hormone. But here's what it actually does for energy. It turns down cortisol. Constantly high cortisol is one of the biggest reasons people are exhausted. It messes with your sleep, wears out your cells, and keeps your body stuck in a low-level stress state that burns through your energy, even when you're just sitting still. Oxytocin pushes back against all of that. One study showed that regular physical affection throughout the day measurably lowered stress hormones. And here's the part that really gets me. Lonely people actually have worse cellular energy production. Not just emotionally drained, physically, biologically drained. Human connection is a real energy tool. Nobody talks about it. Number 3, B vitamins and magnesium. These two are behind more cases of chronic fatigue than almost anything else. And they're the first things people skip. Your cells need B vitamins to turn food into energy at all. If you're low on B12, which about 40% of people are, you can eat perfectly and still feel like you're running on empty. Most of them don't even know it. Magnesium is needed for hundreds of reactions in your body, including the last step of making ATP. ATP literally can't do its job without magnesium attached to it, and around half the population doesn't get enough. Before you buy anything fancy, get a blood test. Check both. A good B complex in the morning and about 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate at night. That's the fix. Number 2, exercise. Not a stroll. Real movement that gets your heart going. A 6-week study at the University of Georgia took people who were regularly tired and put them on cardio 3 days a week. Nothing crazy, just consistent. Energy levels went up 20%. No supplements. Just exercise. Why it works goes beyond just feeling good after a workout. Your body actually builds more mitochondria, more energy-producing units inside your cells. Your blood sugar regulation improves. Your brain gets more of the chemicals it needs to feel motivated and awake. And it's probably the best thing you can do for sleep quality. 3 or 4 times a week, 20 to 45 minutes, whatever you'll stick to. Here's what people miss. Exercise makes everything else on this list work better. It deepens your sleep. It makes morning light more effective. It helps creatine do more. It keeps cortisol in check. It's not just on the list. It amplifies the whole list. Number 1, not even close. Sleep. Everything else here either works better when you sleep well or exists partly to make up for not sleeping enough. That tells you everything. Sleep isn't just recovery time. It's when your brain literally cleans itself out. There's a system that flushes waste products from your neurons while you sleep, including stuff linked to cognitive decline. Growth hormone gets released. Every hormone tied to energy gets reset. Memory gets locked in. Your immune system catches up. Research out of the University of Pennsylvania found that getting 6 hours of sleep instead of 8 is cognitively similar to being drunk. And the worst part, when you're sleep deprived, you lose the ability to tell how bad off you actually are. You feel like you're fine. You're not. 7 to 9 hours, cool room, dark room, same sleep and wake time every day. Yes, weekends too. Put the phone down an hour before bed. Screen light delays melatonin by up to 90 minutes and pushes your whole system off schedule. No supplement, no habit, no hack beats getting this right. Nothing comes close. Here's the full picture. Start with sleep and exercise. Those two form the foundation. They'll do more for your energy than any stack you can build. Then add the lifestyle stuff. Morning light, human connection, cold exposure. Then fill in the nutritional gaps, B vitamins and magnesium. Then layer in the performance tools, creatine, caffeine with L-Theanine, CoQ10, Rhodiola. The mistake almost everyone makes is buying the top layer and ignoring the bottom. It doesn't work. Build from the ground up. If this was useful, subscribe. We do this kind of deep dive every week. And leave a comment. Which one surprised you most? My guess is number 4. For educational purposes only, not medical advice. Talk to your doctor before starting anything new.